already tracking, tracing, and databasing everything you do on your cell phone and your computer. I mean everything, your searches. There is a hardwired line. Now that doesn't mean everything's being gone through by a human being. What that means is it goes through software and they're still databasing it. So there really is no anonymity in this country anymore. Really, relatively, the only anonymity you're going to get is somewhere in a second or third world nation. You're not going to get this much in most parts of Europe now, at least the city parts. New Zealand's working towards this. Australia is working towards this. I mean, this is the nightmare smart grid that this man talked about today, and we're going to get to later. So, no, I'm sorry, the invisible resistance, what we need are people to infiltrate the system with movements like Campaign for Liberty. You really just got to reach out to people. There has to be a revelation of the mind. You know, we have to have the will and the belief that we can win, that we can change the system. You start locally. You know, just like Alex says, Rome wasn't built in a day. This movement is not just going to just all of a sudden upswing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to be worked at, man. And, you know, you have to get out there. If we all lie there and act like we're going to be the invisible resistance, how are we going to rise up together in a peaceful manner? You know, Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., they knew there was strength in numbers, civil disobedience. And that's why that's now domestic extremism/terrorism amongst just about everything else that supports the Constitution and Bill of Rights. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com. Back with more of your calls after this. All right, let's take a couple more callers. Then in the long segment, maybe we can actually get through at least 3/4 of the first half of his speech, because it's about 20 minutes, 21 or 22 minutes. Let's go to Lewis in Texas. Lewis, you're on the line. Yes, Lewis. In 3, 2, 1, Josh in Tennessee. What's up? Hello. Did we just lose callers altogether? All right, let's go to, let's just go to the clip, I guess. Let's start it up. We got it? All right, hit it.
And new ways for Americans to participate in their democracy. But none of this progress would be possible, and none of these 21st century challenges can be fully met without America's digital infrastructure, the backbone that underpins a prosperous economy, and a strong military, and an open and efficient government. Without that foundation, we can't get the job done. It's long been said that the revolutions in communications and information technology have given birth to a virtual world. But make no mistake, this world, cyberspace, is a world that we depend on every single day. It's our hardware and our software, our desktops and laptops and cell phones and BlackBerries that have become woven into every aspect of our lives.
Pause it.
It's the broadband networks.
You better believe it has. Did you just hear what he said? And you know what? We need to also bring up a clip, Jaron. We need to find one of those cell phone clips where they can spy on you through your cell phone unless the battery's out. I mean, there's now dozens of local news networks that are picking up. I haven't seen a big national news network do anything. I don't catch every Dateline. I don't catch every... Okay. So, again, I mean, this is pretty ridiculous. The smart grid... The infrastructure of it has really been set up. It doesn't have the manpower yet. That's what Homeland Security is. That's why they need all this civilian national security force nonsense. That's why they're indoctrinating the children. That's why they're trying to make it hip. Hey, people are drumming on a bucket. Yeah. All right, it's a party. Hey, that's pretty cool. He is change. I mean, my God. So, I mean... Folks, this is the new reality. He's right. He's telling you a lot of the truth right now. This is why this is a really slick speech. It's like, yeah, we are in a new information age. Yeah, we are in a new digital age. We do have to step up. We have to make it better. And then he's telling you that your cell phones, your BlackBerries, all your broadband has now woven this planet and especially this nation in a way never before. All right, let's continue with Lord Obama.
Beneath us and the wireless signals around us. The local networks in our schools and hospitals and businesses, and the massive grids that power our nation. It's the classified military and intelligence networks that keep us safe, and the World Wide Web that has made us more interconnected than at any time in human history. So cyberspace is real, and so are the risks that come with it. It's the great irony of our information age. The very technologies that empower us to create and to build also empower those who would disrupt and destroy.
Stop it right there. Actually, you pompous jackass of a puppet for these elitists. What it does is it allows us to empower humanity, and then it allows your bosses to enslave humanity through your propaganda, through your NLP techniques. I mean, that's what this is. When people are extremely good at getting an audience to be pulled in, it's because they know how to speak to somebody. To a large extent, you know, the Jedi mind trick is real. And with the population getting dumber and dumber and dumber, and remember, if you really go through the Star Wars trilogy, the precursor to most of these stormtroopers is that they are clones. So they're at half speed, you know, they're you know, kind of more docile, and their minds are just, I mean, go check out Darren Brown. You'd be amazed at what somebody can do if they're looking at you right in the eye, they're touching you in a certain manner, they're, you know, projecting words at a quick pace, in a rhythmic fashion. I mean, the guy's amazing. I mean, he's done some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. We should bring some of those clips up. Problem is with UK television, the FCC rules are a little bit different, so curses get by. But this guy is a very good orator. And like I said, he's telling you a lot of the truth. We are interwoven in more than ever across the world. That's what makes this show possible. But they're going to usurp it. They're going to take the freedom of information away. You're a cyber bully. You're a cyber terrorist. You're part of the alternative media. You're an extremist. You need to go to worse than the FEMA camp. You need to go to prison. You know what? You don't even need to go to prison. How about we just shut you down? We'll come get you later. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. Back after this, prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com.